I'm going to finish reading and then we will go on to our reader's notebook. So let's talk about what happened before this. So what's happened in our story so far? Who are the characters and what are they doing? Ming-Klang, who are our characters so far in this story?
They are Winn-dixie, Miss Franny, and Pal.
And Opal, yes, Winn-dixie, Opal, and Miss Franny. Okay. What is the setting of this story? Where are they? Where does the story take place?
This story takes place in Miami, Florida, at the library.
At the library in Naomi, Florida. Good job. So, what has happened now? Nana, we know that Miss Franny is telling Opal a story about what?
About when she saw the bear.
About when she saw the bear. Okay. Is Miss Franny telling a story about something that's happening now or something that happened a long time ago? Kwok-tai?
Long time ago?
Yep, she's telling a story about something that happened to her a long time ago. So let's find out what happens when the bear took the book. Yes, ma'am, said Miss Franny. He snatched it up and ran. Did he come back? I asked. No, I never saw him again. Well, the men in town used to tease me about it. They used to say, Miss Franny, we saw that bear of yours out in the woods today. He was reading that book, and he said it sure was good, and would it be all right if he kept it for just another week? Yes, ma'am, they did tease me about it, she sighed. I imagine I'm the only one left from those days. I imagine I'm the only one that even recalls that bear. All my friends, everyone I knew when I was young, they are all dead and gone. She sighed again. She looked sad and old and wrinkled. It was the same way I felt sometimes, being friendless in a new town and not having a mama to comfort me. I sighed too. Winn-dixie raised his head off his paws and looked back and forth between me and Miss Franny. He sat up then and showed Miss Franny his teeth. Well, now look at that, she said. That dog is smiling at me. It's a talent of his, I told her. It's a fine talent, Miss Franny said. A very fine talent. And she smiled back at Winn-dixie. We could be friends, I said to Miss Franny. I mean, you and me and Winn-dixie. We could all be friends. Miss Franny smiled even bigger. Why, that would be grand, she said. Just grand. And right at that minute, right when the three of us had decided to be friends, who should come marching into the Herman W. Block Memorial Library but old pinch-faced Amanda Wilkinson. She walked right up to Miss Franny's desk and said, I finished Johnny Tremaine and I enjoyed it very much. I would like something even more difficult to read now because I am an advanced reader. Yes, dear, I know, said Miss Franny. She got up out of her chair. So, on this page here, what are some things that we can tell that's similar about Miss Franny and Opal? Does anyone notice any similarities between Miss Franny and Opal? P, what do you think?
They are friendless.
Yep, they're both friendless, right? Opal doesn't have any friends because she's new to town. And what about Miss Franny? Ming-Hai, why doesn't Miss Franny have any friends? What happened to all of Miss Franny's friends and the people that she knows? Remember, what is Miss Franny's age? Is she very young or is she very old?
Very old.
So what has happened to all of her friends or all the people that she knows? All right, so listen as I read and tell me what do you think happened to all of Miss Franny's friends? Yes, ma'am, they did tease me about it, she sighed. I imagine I'm the only one left from those days. I imagine I'm the only one that even recalls that bear. All my friends, everyone I knew when I was young, they are all dead and gone.
Every friend that Miss Franny know are dead and gone.
Yep, all her friends are dead and gone. Okay, thank you, Ming-Hai. What else have we noticed about Miss Franny and Opal that's similar? So we know they're both lonely, right? Neither of them have friends. What else is similar about them? What do they both like very much? Vinny, what do both of them like a lot? So it's something that Miss Franny liked so much she asked for one for her birthday from her dad. And it's something that we know Opal likes a lot because she spends a lot of time there.
Book?
Yep. And where are all of these books at?
Library.
We know that they both like to read books, and they both like being at the library. Good job. Okay, and who's our new character that comes in at the end of this page? Mikhail?
Amanda Wilkinson.
And how do you think Opal feels about Amanda Wilkinson?
Um,
Do you think she likes her or dislikes her?
Dislike her.
How can you tell?
Because when the three of them decided to be friends, she went in and disturbed their conversation.
And what word does Opal use to describe Amanda?
Old pinch face.
Old pinch-faced Amanda Wilkinson. So if you pinch something, you squish it like this. So what might your pinch face mean? Like if you try to like pinch and squish your face down, right? So if you're describing someone as old pinch face, would you describe a good friend like that, or maybe someone that you dislike? What do you think, Tyann? No, probably not, right? That's not a very nice thing to call someone. So we can tell because she describes Amanda as old pinch face, she probably doesn't like her. Okay, so let's read on and see what happens at the end. Amanda pretended like I wasn't there. She stared right past me. Are dogs allowed in the library? She asked Miss Franny as they walked away. Certain ones, said Miss Franny, a select few. And then she turned around and winked at me. I smiled back. I had just made my first friend in Naomi, and nobody was going to mess that up for me. Not even old pinch-faced Amanda Wilkinson. The end. So, what do we think of this story? Who likes it? Belle does? Anyone else? Kwoktai, Minkhang, you don't know? Bill, you like the story?
I think it's good.
Okay, we're gonna discuss our homework. So, we were supposed to complete Miss Franny's interview with a reporter about the bear sighting she had in the library. The first question, we are here today at the Herman W. Block Memorial Library in Naomi, Florida. We are talking to head librarian Miss Franny about her amazing discovery in the library. Hello, Miss Franny. What did you see yesterday? How might Miss Franny answer this question? What did you see yesterday? Belle, what do you think? How could we answer this first question? We're going to go back a long time ago when Miss Franny is a young girl and she has just seen a bear come in. So what might Miss Franny say? I saw
a bear coming into my library.
I saw a bear come into my library. Okay, good job, Belle. Wow, what were you doing before the bear arrived? So what was Miss Franny doing before the bear arrived?
I was reading a book.
When I smelled something. But what kind of smell did she describe the bear as having? A weak smell or a strong smell?
Strong.
When I smelled something very strong. Okay. What did you do when you saw the bear?
I was frightened.
Frightened? I was so frightened that what did she do? Well, remember, she was reading a book. So what did she do with that book when she saw the bear? Dinosaur, what did Miss Franny do when she saw the bear?
She throws the book she's reading to him.
At him, yes. So you say, I was so frightened that I threw the book I was reading at him. So reporter is asking, what were you thinking? So let's go back. What was Miss Franny thinking when all of this happened? Nana, what was Miss Franny thinking?
I was thinking that it will eat me.
Yep. Good job. So we can say, I thought that the bear would eat me. And last one. How did the bear react? So Miss Franny threw her book at the bear. And what did the bear do? Minghai? Did the bear stay there and eat Miss Franny?
No, he ran.
He ran away with, what did he have with him?
A book.
The bear ran away with my book. Remembers what the name of the book was? Belle, what was the name of the book she was reading?
His name, War and Peace.
Yep, the book was War and Peace. And what kind of book was it? Was it a very small book or a very big book? P?
Big book.
A very big book. And what else? Did Miss Franny ever see this book again or this bear again?
No.
No. So we can say, I never saw the bear or my book again. Any questions about the homework?
No.
Okay, we need to talk about story structure. So, Because of Winn-Dixie is a realistic fiction story about a girl who moves to a new town. Fiction stories have a beginning, a middle, and an ending. The plot is the story's events. These events are usually told in the order they happen. Characters are the people in a story. The setting is the time and the place where the story events happen. You can use text evidence or details from Because of Winn-dixie to describe the characters, the events, and the setting. Who are the most important characters in Because of Winn-dixie? Look back at the beginning of the story. What is the first event? We're going to fill out our story structure together. Let's talk about our characters. What characters do we have in this story, Ming-Kang?
The characters are Winn-dixie, Opal, and Miss Franny.
And let's describe our characters. So who is Winn-dixie?
Winn-dixie is a dog.
A dog, okay. And we have Opal. Who's Opal? A girl who's just done what? Moved to Naomi, Florida. And who's our last main character?
Miss Franny, a librarian.
Okay, good job. Now let's talk about our setting. Dinosaur, what's the setting of this story?
The library.
Can you find the name of the library at the beginning of the story?
Herman W. Block Memorial Library.
And where is this library?
Naomi.
In Naomi, Florida. Okay, good job. These are our characters and our settings. So now let's talk about what happened first in our plot. What happened at the beginning of the story, Nia Hung?
Miss Franny spent a lot of time at the summer at Herman W. Block Memorial Library.
Is Miss Franny the one who spends a lot of time there, or Opal?
Opal.
So we can say Opal spends a lot of time at the library.
Opal went to a new town in Naomi, Florida, and spent most of her time at the Herman Block Memorial Library in Naomi, Florida with Miss Franny and Winn-dixie.
Okay, so we'll say Opal is at the Herman W. Block Memorial Library. And where is Winn-dixie at first when Opal's inside the library? Well,
Winn-dixie is outside of the door, standing up in the door.
Yep, is standing up looking inside. Thank you, Belle. And what does Miss Franny think when she sees Winn-dixie standing up? Tyann?
She saw that he was a bear.
Yep, so you can say Miss Franny sees Winn-dixie and thinks he's a bear. That's all of our time for today. So for homework today, you're going to finish this graphic organizer. We've done the beginning of the story so far. I'll send this home and I want everyone, you can either copy it down or have mom and dad print it out. So I want everyone to finish this for homework today. Does anyone have any questions about what to do for homework?
No.
Are we sure? We all
No.
Okay, then I will see everyone tomorrow, okay?